Hello everyone, kaozbender here, and welcome back to Paper Mario the Origami King. In the previous episode, we prepared for our great ocean adventure, or sea, as whatever you want to call it, even though it's the Great Sea. I didn't want to say sea. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, in the previous episode, I also do not remember what we did exactly, because as you remember, I told you that I was going to leave for a week to Cancun with my family, and that was pretty nice. I'll try to talk about my COVID experience as I, try to, go to Skull Island, which is actually called, I believe, Bonehead Island, I think. So yeah, let's begin, and I'll actually keep talking to you guys about it throughout this video, if I don't get interrupted by many things, which I don't think is going to be the case. So, the trip itself was really nice. However, there were like a couple of, I would even say, surreal things, right? Surreal, why? Because, obviously traveling during the pandemic was, like, kind of uncertain, right? Starting with the airport in my state, it was super empty. However, the flight that I was on was maybe at around 90% capacity. So I think every single person at the airport was going to Cancun, with us. So that was like, what the hell? So the airplane itself was kind of weird. Maybe that was like the place where you could have like the highest risk of if someone had the virus. And actually, it was surprisingly not that bad wearing a face mask throughout the entire flight. I thought it was going to be terrible, especially because I have glasses, and and they could potentially get foggy, but the air conditioning was actually fairly helpful. I will talk to you about, that one after we visit this little store. With this one, we get a Gold Timer Plus, which for 10,000 coins, I don't really think that's super, super important. I think I am going to skip on all the golden accessories, because the difference you get from silver to gold is almost non-existent, to be honest. And I would really like to use the coins for something else that we get in the future. I am going to get this one, however. This is the coin step counter, and I will tell you what it does in just a little bit as we get the accessory. And if we leave the store, please, Mr. Sniffits, probably remember, yeah, whatever. So I go to the menu, and if you see this one right here, it is going to give us 10,000. Okay, so we have to walk 10,000 steps to win a prize, and that prize is going to be 10,000 coins, which is incredible, right? So I am going to equip this, as well as, I'm just going to leave the membership card in there. I don't really think getting confetti like from farther away is like that interesting, but oh well. So far, I don't really think it's necessary to buy anything else whatsoever. As I said, these three are super useless, so I think we're set for now, and all of the coins I'm going to get from now on are going to be spent on collectibles. So if you want 100%, those are obviously going to be needed. So as I continue, filling the island, I am going to continue talking about my experience. So as we got to Cancun, in the airport itself, it was also pretty empty. But there were like a lot of people working, right? You would think that maybe they would have like less staff, but honestly, and by the way, we only have one hidden block, which is very nice. Now, is this going to be a cafe, or is this going to be the Toad? What is it? Yeah, this is just going to be the cafe. But yeah, a lot of people working at the airport, as well as, taxi service, car rentals, and all of that. By the way, this is not a hole, this is just a, a place that we can go through. So what happened next is that when we got to the hotel, it was very, very empty, and I overheard someone. By the way, that's also 100% in the bottomless hole category. And if we, that is not the one I want. And if we go to, to the map, let me see. There is going to be toads as well as collectible treasures. So let's get to that. So yeah, the hotel, I overheard that it was like at maybe 30% capacity, but I didn't really hear if that was like the total capacity that they could accept. Or, and by the way, there's a Toad in Trouble, which we can get by doing this, and that's probably the only one, or even one of two or three. Oh, and by the way, this is something really important. Whenever you rescue toads in the islands, they are going to tell you where specific treasures are going to be hidden. I'm going to tell you what we will do with the treasures in just a little bit, but it's going to be fairly fun and fast, since I think it's like really tedious to go through the entire sea. just for, to get the 100%. So I'm going to explain what we will do after we are done doing this. Alright. So, as I was saying before, and by the way, I'll, just kind of follow this little technique right here. As I will go through the... okay. As we get through this skull itself. Alright, let me show you this puzzle right here, and then we will obviously, well, continue with the story. Right, so what's gonna happen here is... I'm not even getting that much confetti anyway. Like, this is not even worth it. Okay. So I'm just going to show you what we have to do here, and then I'm going to continue, right? So I think we need to complete to, what do you call it? To copy this layout, but in reverse order. So let me see, there's torch, non-torch, and then 2 torches. And let me see. If I remember correctly, it was torch, non-torch, 2 torches. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Very nice. All right. So, continuing with the story, the hotel itself was pretty empty. A lot of people working too, but there were not a lot of guests. Like, at all times, we had to wear a mask, except for when you had to... when you went swimming, or if you were at a restaurant with your food already in your table. So, I think it was fairly safe, to be honest. Every person was actually following the safety measure, the safety measures that they had in place, which is very nice. But you never stop feeling that kind of maybe, what's the word I'm looking for? That kind of maybe uncertainty, if that's the word I'm even looking for. Because it's like, okay, so even if all these people are doing these things, what is going to stop them from, getting the virus somewhere else, right? And every time I went into the pool, which was only once, and by the way, if you seek the paradise, gather 3 orbs on a diamond island. Pair of dice? What in the world is this statue talking about? And then the statue is going to do something, which is actually summoning a giant fan. And yes, all of the fog is going to disappear. All the enemies are going to fly away in a very funny way. And yeah, that is the fan thing from... way back in Sticker Star, and I also think in the Color Splash, obviously. Brings back bad memories, but oh well. Alright, and all of the fog has been cleared. Wow, the fog totally vanished. That was amazing. Seek and ye shall find. Come, follow me to paradise. Oh, this sounds like fun. But, well, I guess we need to deal with the purple streamer first. Right, so... let me see, do I continue with my story? And by the way, this is 100% in Bonehead Island, which is pretty nice. Right, so I'm gonna go back to Toad Port to show you something nice, and then I'm gonna talk about what we need to do specifically, right? Now that the fog is fully gone, now we can explore the rest of the big old ocean. And there is a streamer. Ah, there's a streamer over there. Let's follow it, Mario. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow the purple streamer to show you where it leads and what we need to do. Then we're gonna go back to Toad Port, I guess, which is the message right there. A new engine for your boat has been completed, and is now right. So yeah, the engine is completed and now available at the Toad Town dock. All right. So what's gonna happen? You're gonna see some islands which I'm gonna try to avoid, just to like maybe not spoil, but like just to try to get everything in order, I believe. So the way that we need to go is like all the way to the top left of the map. So I'm gonna try not... Okay, first I'm gonna try to also look for the Princess Beach, as well as, just go to the end of the purple streamer so I can show you what we have to do. Go back to Toad Town to upgrade the engine, and then in the next episode I will explain what we will do with the collectathon that we have here in the sea. Alright, so back to the story. As I was saying before, yeah, I went into the pool once, and I didn't even enjoy it, because I was like, okay, so if, like, I goddamn stutter. I don't even like pools to begin with, because, like, now that I'm older, and I think about it, it's like, okay, how many people have pissed in here? Like, maybe spilled some drinks, think of all the chlorine that's in the pool and whatever. So, like, I don't even like them, and I don't even like... submerging my head in the pool either way, so I don't even like it anymore. because I think of all the nasty shit that could potentially happen. So imagine if you add the COVID-19 on top of all of that. It's like, peace. I only got in the pool because my girlfriend and my family made me do it, but I was like, fuck off. But yeah. What the? This tower is massive. What kind of island is this? A tower standing in the Great Sea. That's the sea tower, obviously. And Captain Toad is going to mark it at the top left. Well, maybe not the very top left, but the top left corner. The purple streamer wraps all the way to the top. This one might be a bit trickier. Okay, there are some shy guys, so let's go ahead and quickly dismount the ship so we can see what's up in here. Alright. So I'm going to see what we need to do. Continue with the story. And then continue with the game, obviously. Very nice. Very cool. Wow, it's so tall. My neck hurts just looking at it. It's like it's piercing the sky. It stretches up and up and up. And so does the purple streamer. I can't wait to climb our way up this thing. Think of all the floors we'll get to explore. That's probably less exciting when you can't float, but it will still be fun. Now, how do we climb it? That is a good question. First thing we will do, obviously, get this tape off of the 4th pipe, so we can actually make... I really don't want to say it, so we can come back here quicker. What do you think these 3 openings are for? So we can potentially place something here. I need to go back to the... I really don't want this clogging up the, the space, but anyway. So we need 3 things, and as the statue said, we need to, find 3 orbs and go to a thing called the Diamond Island. So let's go back to the Toad Town as I continue talking about my experience just a little bit. And that will be pretty much it for the video. Very nice. I know, like, pretty much nothing has been done throughout this video other than Bonehead Island and maybe explaining my story. But, yeah, oh well. The next few videos are going to be super quick because I really do want to 100% this place in maybe 2 or 3 episodes. Like, get all the treasures in the Great Sea, and then in maybe 1 or 2 other videos, just get the 100% in all of the little islands that we will find throughout the Great Sea. So yeah, back to topic. I didn't really enjoy going into the pool, and going into the sea was really good because it was like really refreshing. It was really cool and shit. But close. But honestly, I never really felt super safe. The rooms themselves were like really cool and nice and great to stay at because of all the cleaning that they had to do. So it was like very cool. But then on Saturday we went to a water park and it was also fairly empty and also mostly safe. A lot of people were wearing their masks, and the only time when they were not wearing it was obviously when they were at maybe some of the water attractions or whatever, as well as eating. I know that you could potentially get the virus from like some other way, which is why I was not 100% safe, but it was like, whatever, I'm already here. Anyway. And I don't really feel like bad. I know that the virus has like maybe some... Oh, by the way, that's the Princess Peach. I kind of want to go there. Let me see. Okay, I'll try to remember the location. But yeah, we're almost in Toad Town. I know that I can like press... Oh, god fucking damn it. Wow, just look at the amount of fish that I have to kill. Anyway, what I was saying is that it's... yeah, I never really felt 100% safe, but it was like, whatever. So I'm just going to have to continue the story later on. Oh, and by the way, I know that I could potentially go back to the port with, by pressing B, but oh well, I just wanted to continue talking. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so, when we land back in Toad Town, we talk to this guy. Welcome to Toad's Automoboats. Automoboats, yes. This latest boat engine we've got going is no joke. It's twice as fast, 10 times as fun, and 1,000,000 times more dangerous. Just how you like it, am I right? Now then, I can swap it for your own motor for 5,000 coins. We got a deal? Yes, we do. This will make our trip way faster, and that is going to make the completion part way better. Yep, that will do her. That will do her. What is that? Have fun out there and keep the dry side up. Right, Mario, you've doubled the top speed of my vessel. I'm both excited and terrified of my newfound power. Alright, that's it. So, in the next episode I'm going to explain what we will do with the Great Sea, since it is potentially a very tedious process that we have to go through if you want 100%. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff. Yeah, you guys have a great day. We'll see you then.